Hi, I'm Ray Charbonneau, and I'm here with Jim Koch, who's running the Boston Marathon this year. How you doing, Jim?
Good, Ray, thank you.
Well, how do you think you're going to be doing at the race?
Well, it's a good question. I've had some excellent training over the course of this winter, and we've been blessed with having a very mild winter with quite moderate temperatures, and I had some great training. Unfortunately, in the last week or so, I've had a bit of a flare-up of a hip injury, some ITB issues that I've had, and I've been kind of working on treating those and hoping that they go away. So it's been almost a week since I've last run, but the important thing was getting in the big mileage before that. So I'm hoping I'll be right back at it, no problem.
So you hope you're ready and you're just having sort of an excessive taper before the race?
Exactly, yeah.
Are you doing anything special to try and get it taken care of?
I've been getting some physical therapy, doing a lot of stretching, foam rolling, massage work, of course, which is both enjoyable but also treats the problem. So,
well, you've gotten this close to the marathon before you had the injury. How does that make you feel?
Well, to be honest, it's actually quite frustrating in that you put in a lot of work, time, dedication. To have something come up at the last moment is very frustrating, and it's hard when you've trained that much and when you're a serious runner. Obviously, running is a big part of your life, and it's hard not to have that frustration impact you in other ways in your day-to-day life. So it's been challenging, but I'm trying to stay positive and work through it.
Okay. As you say, you're a serious runner. How many other marathons have you run?
So this year will be my third time running Boston, which was qualified for all of those. And in terms of just a pure standalone marathon, I've actually only run one other one, which is Bay State. But in terms of total number of marathons, I also race Ironman triathlons and triathlons of other distances as well. But I'll be doing my fourth Ironman this year, which will be out in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And so that, I guess if you added those all up, would be about 8 marathons now total.
How do you compare marathoning to triathlon as far as, obviously, doing a marathon and then riding 100 miles, swimming a couple miles on top of that is going to be a lot harder. But mentally, what's the difference between the two?
Well, they're both equally challenging in different ways. With a pure standalone marathon, you're certainly going harder for the entire time, whereas by the time you reach the marathon in an Ironman, it's almost, you've been on the bike for so long that it's almost, you find yourself looking forward to the marathon, which is bizarre to say that, but you just want to get off the bike and get your legs doing a different type of activity. And so you're still, in some respects, running hard, but it's a little bit more of a moderate pace where you need to make sure that you're still taking the appropriate nutrients and things like that because you've been out on the course for so much longer.
Okay. Well, I hope you feel well enough to run and meet your goals at Boston. But thanks for talking with me.
Thank you, Ray.
And this is Ray Charbonneau for Patch.com.